Hi, boys and girls. Mrs. Walters here. Now, after listening to the book, Only One You, it's time to do our art lesson. I chose this book to share with you all because I really like how Linda Krantz put her book together. Okay, instead of drawing pictures, a lot of our wonderful stories we have that you have at home, we share at school, have wonderful drawings and illustrations. What's so different about this book is that she chose to use photographs from under the water. Let's see if I can find a good example from under the water right here. Okay, we can see a sandy beach. We can see the top of the water here, and we can see underneath the water. You can see where the sun is reflecting right through the water and the sky in the background. All right, here's another great picture of coral, okay, and sponges and things like that at the bottom of the ocean floor. Instead of using actual pictures of fish, photographs of fish, or drawing or painting fish on paper, what she did was she collected rocks, and all the fish in here, they're all hand painted rocks. And I just love this idea. All right, let's find a page where we've got lots of the fish in one page. Here we go. Okay, so we can see that the shape is very simple. The shape for the fish is not like what we think of a fish shape, with the head and the tail and the top fin and the bottom fins. It's just one simple shape. Could be a circle, could be an oval. All right, though we were going to have those simple shapes for our fish for our project today. Here's an example of what you will be working on today. If you have blue construction paper at home, eventually you will cut out your fish and glue those down. If you do not have blue construction paper at home, that's okay. We're going to create our fish right on a piece of drawing paper. You are going to be the subject of your picture today. Like Adri, the little fish in the book, okay, at the very end, he looks out at his family and friends. All right, so you are going to be the fish, the subject here, right here, the main fish of the picture, and all of your friends and your family will be looking right at you. Okay, so for this lesson, what you're going to do is look for something at home that you can trace to make a simple circle. I found this sort of oval-like shape, okay, just from this container. So on a piece of paper, you are going to trace shapes, okay, circles and ovals. Or if you just want to do a circle shape, that's fine. If you just want to do an oval shape, that's fine. Or you can use both shapes. When we talk about lines, all those lines that we saw painted on the fish, we saw vertical lines, those are the lines that go up and down. We saw horizontal lines painted on the fish. We saw zigzag lines, wavy lines. I even saw some spiral lines in there. Along with the lines, okay, in our fish, I also see repeat patterns, and those would be, we would have shapes that are the repeat patterns, like right there, those little circles. All right. 2 or more creates a repeat pattern. So if you want to have some simple shapes, you could have circles, you could have squares, you could have, if you're good at drawing hearts, you can do hearts, little triangles. So we're going to have fun filling up our space with our fish shape, which will be circles or ovals. We're going to add lines, and then we will add color. All right, once you trace everything, and you position yourself as the little fish that's looking out at everybody, you are going to start creating your details for your fish. Okay, all these wonderful details. So this is you, and you are going to be looking out here at everybody. So we're going to start with a curved line like this. All right, a little curved line like that. And we're going to do the fish's face. It's just the profile. We're going to see an eye and a mouth, and then we will design on the side of the body of the fish. Now, if that's too small, I just went ahead and made 3 larger circles so it's easier to see while I'm video recording here, okay? This is the main fish. This is you, All right, so after you trace a circle, I trace just a roll of masking tape. All right, so we need to divide the fish's body between the head, okay, and the body. So here is my main fish right here. All right, we're going to draw a circle for the eye. Circle for the eye. Darken in a smaller circle. Now our eye is done to create the little mouth. Okay, a little mouth right here. It's very simple. It almost looks like a sideways heart. Okay, this is how we're going to do it. Watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to start with a loop and a curve, and it's going to come right back to that point. And then I'm going to start right there at that point, and it's going to meet right there. Let's draw a bigger one up here. It's a curved line. It's going to come right around and create this shape. It looks like a raindrop or a teardrop sideways. Now I'm going to go right back here to that point, and I'm going to come down. It's going to curve and then meet that line. That's how you make the little mouths on all of the fish from the story. All right. Okay, so for my main fish right here, you can add as many curves right here as you would like to separate the fish's head from the body. Maybe I'd like a repeat pattern of straight lines right there. And with those little straight lines, I just created little squares. How about if our little fish has a decorative fin? Not all of them have fins, so you can choose just a few of them. With my main fish, I want a nice fin. I just started with sort of like a rectangular shape like this. Add another one right next to it, and then just some curved lines. Now that fish has a little decorative fin. Okay. I can add more lines across here. I could add wavy lines like this. I can leave it just like that. I don't have to add any more detail. If you want to add more detail, go right ahead. Let's look at some of these examples here. I kept this one pretty simple, just some straight lines. All right, I added more straight lines on this one, and you can see his fin is a little bit zigzaggy. All right, this one doesn't have a side fin, and I've got a curved line and wavy lines. I have a series of spiral lines right here, a series of circles right there, some zigzags, kind of reminds me of the sun, the rays of the sun. So what I'd like you to do is create each fish, making it different than any other fish. All right, so now I need to make two fish looking over here at our main fish. Okay, so now I need to draw the mouth the other way. So to draw the mouth the other way, I'm going to do it that curved line again, but the point is over on this side. Okay, I'm going to start where it meets, the looping line meets, and I'm going to bring that curved line down like that. Now we've got the two fish looking at each other. Okay, let's see, maybe I'll do a nice big wavy line here. Curved line here, and maybe some circles here. Okay, want it to be different than that. All right, now this fish, he's going to kind of be like looking down because he's the furthest up on the paper. So let's have him looking down at our main fish right over here. Okay, and that mouth again, curved line comes to a point right there. Start at the point and loop it over like that. Let me show you over here. Curved line like this. Loop it around so it comes up to there. Another curved line down like that. All right, now we've got the mouth that's similar to the ones we see on the fish from the book. Okay, and I want to finish up this fish right here. Again, you can have as many of these curved lines as you want. Across here, I can add another fin if I'd like. I can add some repeat patterns that are spiral lines. Maybe I can put some little dots in here. Okay, boys and girls. So you are going to fill up your paper with your fish. Remember, you are the fish right here that's looking out at the great big world. And all your other friends and family, they're all looking right at you. All right, boys and girls? So you can take colored pencils, crayons, or markers to color in your fish. If you have blue paper at home, you can draw some wavy lines on your blue paper to represent the water. Okay, so there. I'll use this black marker so that you can see it a little bit better. Now, my blue background, I used a black crayon for those waves. All right. So a wave line, like in the ocean, might look something like this. If you feel confident drawing those wavy lines, do that, or you can draw a more simple wavy line, or you can add both of those to your picture. Okay, I would just make it really dark. If you're using a crayon, you gotta go over it a couple times. All right, then carefully cut out your oval and your circle fish. Carefully cut those out and glue those down to your blue background. If you don't have a blue background, just color in your fish, okay, with as many different colors as you can, and then you may use a blue crayon for your background, for the water. We've talked about warm colors and cool colors before. So maybe you can think about one fish that is mostly cool colors, blues, greens, and purples. How about a fish that has mostly warm colors, reds, oranges, and yellows, like down here? So that'll be fun. Or using all the colors of the rainbow. That would be fun too. Okay, boys and girls, have fun with your fish design, and I would love to see it. waltersk@dexterschools.org, or Mrs. nicholsj@dexterschools.org. So we're really excited. I hope you guys have fun with this lesson. Okay, bye-bye. See you soon.